Matildas of the 32nd Army Tank Brigade from Tobruk met troops of the New Zealand Division near El Duda, raising the 240-day siege of Tobruk. The last production order for 75 Matilda tanks was made in the spring of 1942, when the design clearly had become obsolete. However, the Matildas were implemented in a variety of different roles in the deserts of North Africa. The Gazala battles of May-June 1942 resulted in General Erwin Rommel's DAK retaking Tobruk on June 21, 1942, and the pell-mell retreat of Auchinleck's 8th Army to the Egyptian frontier. A few Matildas covered the withdrawal of British and Commonwealth infantry from their fixed positions. At Ruwais Hat Ridge, during Auchinleck's first Battle of El Alamein in July, 4 close support Matildas mounting 3-inch howitzers to fire smoke rounds as cover for other tanks participated in a suicidal charge with Valentine tanks of the 23rd Armored Brigade, with only 1 Matilda surviving. During the pivotal Second Battle of El Alamein at the end of October, British General Bernard Montgomery, now commanding the 8th Army, utilized Scorpions, old Matildas fitted with revolving drums and chains, to detonate mines by thrashing the ground ahead of the remaining armor and infantry. 24 of these Scorpions participated in the Second Battle of El Alamein. A Matilda Baron Mark III was also developed to not only clear minefields with its flail, but also to chop through barbed wire and excavate earthworks. Supporting the Australian infantry. In other Mediterranean locales, a squadron of 16 Matildas was shipped from England to Port Sudan to be part of the 4th RTR spearhead in the British attack against the Italians in Eritrea in early 1941. In rough terrain, this squadron covered hundreds of miles on its original tracks to help defeat a much greater Italian force, ultimately enabling the British to gain access to the Red Sea. On the island of Crete in May 1941, New Zealand General Bernard Freyberg had 9 Matildas from the 7th RTR that were shipped from North Africa. However, these Matildas were lost when the island fell to the Germans in late May 1941. In the Pacific theater, Australian forces obtained more than 400 Matildas from Britain and New Zealand between 1942 and 1944. Matilda A-12s assisted Australian infantry in New Guinea, Bougainville, Tarakan, the Laboon Islands, and northern Borneo. These infantry tanks fought on roads no wider than jungle tracks. Additionally, the Matilda CS variant with its 3-inch howitzer proved effective against Japanese bunkers. The Australians installed a telephone set on